The United Kingdom is one of the few democracies in the world lacking a written constitution. That's a single document which sets out the structure of government and the role and powers of its individual parts. However, this was not always the case. In 1653, Major General John Lambert drafted the Instrument of Government for the new republic. Under its terms, England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland would become one nation, the Commonwealth. The old arrangement of King, Lord and Commons was to be replaced and supreme authority entrusted to a Lord Protector and single-chamber parliament. As Lord Protector, Cromwell was the head of state, government and the law, assisted by a council that he would appoint. However, the law could not be altered, suspended or new laws made without Parliament's consent. Parliaments were also to be called every 3 years and could not be dismissed during the first 5 months they sat. The instrument also shook up the electoral map, creating 400 seats for England and 30 each for Scotland and Ireland. Roman Catholics were barred from voting or becoming MPs. Instead, the only men allowed to stand for election were aged 21 or above, known to be of integrity, fearing God, and possessing property worth at least £200. That's the equivalent of nearly 8 years' wages for a skilled tradesman. When it came to the business of Parliament, passing laws, the instrument established that bills would be sent to the Lord Protector for his consent, but if this consent was not given within 20 days, they would automatically become law. The instrument also stated that the role of Lord Protector was not hereditary, one that would pass from father to son. Instead, future Lord Protectors would be elected by the council. Cromwell, though, was to be Lord Protector for life. Finally, seeking to find a lasting solution to the religious disputes that had in part caused the civil wars, the instrument ruled that all Christian groups would have the right to practice their religion, so long as they weren't Catholic or supporters of the pre-war Anglican Church. This led to the instrument being called by some the Magna Carta of religion. Elections were held in the summer of 1654, and the first Parliament of the new Commonwealth assembled on the 3rd of September. However, his new MPs were not as compliant as Cromwell hoped. After demanding more powers, insisting on tighter restrictions to religious freedoms, and blocking several of his bills, Cromwell dissolved Parliament, leading to a 15-month period of military rule. Parliament was later recalled and a second written constitution drafted, which made Cromwell king in all but name, including allowing him to name his successor. But this settlement barely outlived the Lord Protector, who died on the 3rd of September 1658. On the 1st of May 1660, a restored House of Commons and House of Lords voted to return to government by King, Lords and Commons without a written constitution. And on the 25th, Charles II landed in Dover.